It has been nearly 5 years since a car crash killed a 13-year-old and injured her mother as well as her best friend. Well, today, the driver who hit them was sentenced. NBC 10's Oscar Margain live in Plymouth with the emotional statements that were read in court. Oscar, it's a case that has deeply impacted this community.
Yeah, Corey, and it's a case that's been followed and monitored closely by the Pembroke community. And today, a lot of those emotions and feelings have been brewing all of this time. Were on display in today's hearing. Some of those emotions were shared by the victim's loved ones as well as by the defendant.
How could I possibly think saying sorry for my actions that morning are good enough to anybody involved in this?
A remorseful Gregory Goodsell reading a statement before the court at his sentencing hearing after being found guilty of killing a teenager and injuring her mother and a classmate.
Mr. Goodsell's conduct caused such a tragic result.
The 36-year-old was under the influence of cocaine while driving a company truck along Route 139 in Pembroke a December morning in 2019. He ran a red light at 67 miles per hour before crashing into a white Subaru. On board were 13-year-old Claire Zizerson, her mother Elizabeth, and her best friend Kendall Z. Motel. Claire was killed.
We were murdered. Murdered. What a disgusting word. I hate saying it, but I'm going to say it one more time. Murdered.
Our table of 4 is now 3. Our house is quiet as a tomb. The colors of our world are dull.
Last week, a jury found Goodsell guilty of murder of the second degree and vehicle manslaughter, nearly 5 years after the crash. At Thursday's hearing, Claire's mother had a final request for the judge.
Please help me keep him from ever doing this again.
Before sentencing, Goodsell was offered a moment to address the court and the victims' families.
Nobody should ever have to attempt to live through the pain that I've caused to all these people.
The judge then made her pronouncement.
I sentence you to life in prison with the possibility of parole in 20 years.
Now, if Goodsell is paroled, he would have to serve a 5-year probation that includes staying away from the victim's family, not be allowed to drive, and also complete 50 hours of community service. Reporting live in Plymouth, Oscar Margain, NBC 10 Boston.